Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, Elamite and myself are back where we belong, in the caster desk, because if you got a little glimpse of our POVs, you would understand why we're not competing. Well, maybe not Kyle so much after seeing that 23 bomb on Coliseum Slayer.
I was hitting a few snipes, but besides that, there was a lot of choking going on.
Yeah, I luckily had a rough choke that was off stream. That was bad. You saw it.
I watched it. It was
But we
bad.
will never repeat or talk about it again.
Sounds
I think
good.
it was Nighty Night who absolutely wrecked me in a 1v1 fight when he has no shields, and we'll move on.
Yeah, no shields and hit by a nade. And but it was a fun nonetheless, and I think
was fun.
actually I know if it was actually a best of 5,
Oh,
that we would have taken it.
guaranteed,
Just to land Valen.
guaranteed.
Make sure he knows that.
Like, had we known it was best of 5, we would have started trying, like, that first and second game.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Like, we were like, okay, well, we got to get a good show for the crowd.
You
Get
do
best
like a
of 5, so
little
we
Babe Ruth
should give
style.
them the first couple games, and then we'll do the reverse sweep, and everyone will be
It's
happy.
like, I mean, World Series is up. I don't even swing to the third pitch, so
Yeah.
I don't even get why.
Exactly. And so, yeah, we were trying to make a good show for you all at home, and then last second they sweep the rug under us and tell us it's a best of 3 as we finally start trying.
Yeah. But either way, Game 3 did determine the people to walk away winners because
Absolutely. Whoever won the
ending
last
on a
game.
win. Yep, that's
Always
all that really
matters.
matters. Can
All
never
that
end on a
matters.
loss.
But we're about to watch a couple actually good teams play in just a minute. We have Evil Geniuses taking on Panda Gaming in a best of 5 here in the championship bracket. These teams had to fight their way through pool play. Evil Geniuses winning their pool. Panda Gaming taking second in their pool, to my understanding. And I believe they took second to Allegiance. Does that sound correct?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yep.
because they did lose it.
Yep.
Correct.
So have yet to, I think, see an upset as far as pro team losing to any of the open bracket teams. But, we're back on even footing again, and these teams have some chances. So, like I said, on your screen, you got Panda Gaming right now. There's Goofy, Ryan, Noob, Gabriel, and Cloudy Cloud.
Let's not forget, Cloud used to team with the twins, Lunchbox and Roy, here on Instinct with myself, actually. So a lot
no
of
play
history.
styles, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of history here between these guys. Live in the same area, too.
Yep, they definitely have to know each other's play styles. And anytime there's a team switching up, like, you can still end on amicable terms. But at the end of the day, you want to beat your ex-teammates. You want to show, like, hey, you made the wrong decision.
Right. Oh, of course.
Even if it's years down the road, like in Cloud's case.
Even if you are the one dropping those teammates, that's even more because you have to prove that you made the right decision. Then, of course, you got the redemption from the people that got dropped coming out to get some revenge there, too. So that's what,
Now,
put a
don't
lot
pay
on the
attention
line.
fully to the pictures here, but the game types are correct. We do have Fathom CTF, Truth Slayer, Empire Strongholds, Truth CTF, and Coliseum Team Slayer. We got, I think we're 0 for 5 up there, but that'll happen sometimes.
I mean, the pictures look nice, though. So, really, as long as you can read, you should be all right to go forward here. But either way, yeah, 0 for 5 initially up there.
0 for 5, but like I said, the important part was the text, the actual information we got, because we do have the correct game types. And these players are loading up Fathom CTF at this moment. I see them glaring around the map, seeing those what are they, like little whales out in the water on this map when you first see that overview?
I think so. We can call them whales.
Yeah, we'll call them whales. But anyways, we'll ignore that. We're jumping on with Ryan Noob, who is starting off this game running to the opposing dip. And I'll just call it out right now. We need a production person over here because Kyle choked and knocked over the TV for our view here.
It's okay. I can still see it. It works. But either way, there we go. Railgun being grabbed by Goofy here. And
there must be something wrong here because Goofy is saying we need to end this game right now, and I don't know what the call is, but yeah, there must be something wrong. So we'll get that figured out in 1 second.
Here.
And 8 gooses to start off this match.
Oh,
so that's a rough game for everyone.
One power weapon grab, though, by Goofy.
So he's doing the best out of everyone there.
All right.
So yeah, we'll find out what that was. Maybe someone didn't have controller setting ready, or I have no idea. But
I wish they could.
I'm sure if they start this up immediately, it'll just looks like they're starting immediately. So luckily, no major issues. It's going to be nice that they can just start this game right away. So as I said before, this is Fathom CTF, and they did get to see each other's starting strat, if you think about it for a second, if they were actually paying attention. So maybe someone will shut down Goofy this time if he's going straight for Railgun, or maybe someone will switch up their starting plan. But the fact is nobody got a kill, so potentially they might just do the exact same thing. So We'll kick it off with Goofy and see what he's going to do to get this railgun. And it looks like he switches up compared to the last round.
Yeah,
it's a great flank.
Oh, but he misses a bunch of shot on Ninja, and he is able to escape. Now Ninja does have that railgun. Goofy gets into another 1v1 with Lunchbox, comes out ahead there. Let's go on board here with Ninja, as he does have that railgun. He is fighting some players here in the front of in the front of Panda's base. He does grab one railgun kill here, so already starting off hot. Still got plenty of ammo left here in this weapon.
Now, where would you like to see him go with this railgun? Obviously, he's kind of trapped down low with some players, and he's still getting his kills. Do you think he should be like pushing up towards opposing base? Do you like him playing defense? Do you think he should get up top center?
Yeah, I mean, always taking a top center is never a bad idea. Now, he's in front of his base, so he's got a lot of protection from his teammates or anyone coming off his spawn here. So this is a really good play by him, moving up to top center, except for that. Let me take that back. So I did say that was a really good play. Let me go ahead and rewind here. That was an awful play to just jump off the map with that railgun. But you could see, yeah, he did definitely miss a jump a little bit. Kind of maybe some button mashing going on.
I think he must have assumed there was someone top center, because you could tell that he was kind of going for a charge-up shot, trying to shoot a player top center rather than clambering up. He thought he was going to clamber up into death. We'll jump on board with Roy Board, who is going top center, taken out immediately. So it's a bit surprising. We saw Ninja and the EG crew getting quite a few kills, but they don't seem to have much top presence. Good job by Ninja, though, getting control of top there, as I doubted them.
Whoa,
and what an incredible nade. That is a nerdy nade from a nerdy player named Ryan Noob. He is very well known for just having those amazing plays, like knowing different grenades, different spots to hide, different flanks, and nerdy is a compliment in the gaming world, because that was an incredible play by Ryan Noob, and I wish I had nades like that.
That was an awesome grenade. He got such a far bounce on that. The Evil Geniuses player was not even expecting it to go that far. So if you are watching at home, definitely want to put down in your little notebook there, hang on to that one, because that'll come and pay dividends in the future.
Yeah, great nade. You're going to pick up plenty of kills doing that when you have players in that dip. And Gabriel, interestingly enough, just pushing over towards Silo, and looks like he's just trying to spot members of EG running across. So he's just kind of sitting there doing damage, and then realizes his team lost top center, so he's going to go get that camo himself. That camo's grabbed at 9:41, and the camo spawns 2 minutes after his last grab. So pay attention at the 7:41 mark for both these teams to try to get top center.
Just to point out as well, Stellar did have the railgun earlier, but he was killed, and that railgun did fall off the map. So no players will have any power weapons here besides the power-up or camo here in the hands of Gabriel that we're watching. He does have that light rifle. Rather than commit to the base here, decides to back up and try to contest any players spawning up here in garage. He's getting help from another player with that light rifle. So much damage. It only takes 3 shots to kill someone with this weapon zoomed in.
Yeah, when it's zoomed in, it's a destructive weapon. He is doing a great job backing down, but I guess I would like to see Gabriel a bit up front and center a bit more with this camo. I mean, this entire time he's just kind of sat around and hasn't gotten in for a near flag grab. Finally pushing in towards the red base, but eventually taking about the AR of, I believe that was Ninja?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of surprising, actually, because that EG player, Gabriel, essentially thought he killed him. Shot him a couple times with a storm rifle, went for the melee, immediately tried to focus on another player, but it did not end up picking up the kill for that. So kind of a mistake. He got owned, but it was because he looked away way too early.
Yeah. So I guess it's a little surprising to me, because I felt like EG hasn't been in control of top center very extensively throughout this match, but obviously they're controlling the match. They got a cap. They are running a counter cap to try to counter what Ryan Noob is currently doing. Ryan Noob has pulled this EG flag over towards the garage, so Stellar's made this much further than Ryan Noob has currently. He's going to fight to get this back over his engine, and this can be a safe or dangerous area depending on how you play it. Right now it's safe because Stellar has some teammates, but if he gets isolated into 1 versus 1, that flag can sometimes get hidden in that engine area, and some player basically has cover to return the flag.
But I really like what Evil Geniuses was doing. They set up, they waited for that railgun. It does go back in the hands of Ninja. If we can go and take a look through Ninja's eyes as he's focusing on the return here right now, we'll go ahead and pick that up, and that allows Stellar to capture that second flag here for Evil Geniuses. New camo is also up. I like this play. Roy decides not to go for it. Allow Ninja with the railgun to go ahead and pick it up. He does take some damage, but he will be able to escape here. Immediately gonna, ooh, I thought he was gonna hit that one. Goofy does a great job of evading that situation.
And Cloud not listening to a great call out, because obviously Ninja tried to evade, go towards bottom center, eventually taken out with that camo railgun. That was a huge kill. But despite that kill happening, Roy bringing this flag towards dip, taken down, and we will jump on with the Panda Gaming side. Ryan Noob, an incredibly aggressive player. Rather than going for the flag recovery immediately, Ryan Noob tries to capitalize on the opportunity and to the flag for himself. He gets that flag halfway across the map, and creates a stalemate situation where it's a good risk versus reward in their team's case. Sure, they're down 2 caps and they could potentially lose this match. However, they need to do something different because obviously them going toe-to-toe with EG at the moment is not working out as they're down 2 caps.
Yeah, and they did just, Evil Geniuses just had a great flag return. They could have potentially had a capture here for Panda. Cloud was above 2 players, was not able to drop quickly enough to keep that flag alive. So they do still have map control, but it was a kind of a big mishap. That was one of those flags you want to make sure you can put it.
Absolutely. And Goofy finally in some prime position to get potentially a flagpole / escort his flag carrier, who is, I believe that is Gabriel who has the flag, and Gabriel does die within treehouse. And looks like Goofy obviously does not know where the call is. That must be a miscommunication from the side of Panda Gaming, because you can see how Goofy was just trying to shoot across the map. Or sorry, Goofy was just trying to shoot over in treehouse, but did not know exactly the location. Gabriel had a death screen. He could have turned that around, let him know there's opposite side treehouse, let him know that's towards top center. I mean, those small mistakes just cost a life and potentially a flag cap.
Yeah, I thought maybe he might have thought that player had camo and was trying to spot him, but the camo would not have been in anyone's hands at that point in the game.
Yeah, camo should be up any second now, actually.
Yeah.
It should be up around like the 5:35 mark. So we're going to see if these teams prioritize the flag cap return or if they're going to go for camo. And Ninja was desperately hoping right there that Lunch could have gotten that recovery. You could see how he was doing a really good job sitting in dip. And some players out there might think right now that Ninja's in a very vulnerable position. He is in a semi-vulnerable spot, but his team had the slays, so he decided to help push up, have another pistol over on the flag to try to help get that recovery.
And we just saw Ninja trade with camo, so that's going to be a good trade there. You don't want to let that camo player escape here. His life is definitely more valuable than yours in that situation, but what a great flank as by Ryanoop, just so consistent at doing that. It gets the return. That's going to allow Panda to put in their first flag capture. We've got ourselves a game here. Still 5 minutes left to play in this one.
But that was an incredible play. It's very rare we see kind of a single-handed flag recovery. I have no idea how Ryanoop got there. I don't think I even saw him on the kill feed prior to that. So obviously he snuck through, got through either the front window or through the front porch, and Ninja just beating down everyone, taking out Ryanoop, taking out Cloud, and eventually taking out himself.
I think I even heard Ryanoop scream.
I heard him say what?
Did you see? Yeah, he thought he got that melee and was going to pick up a trade, but was not able to do so. Definitely yelled that one out pretty loud, and we're both able to pick it up here. But either way, you've got the rest of Panda here trying to collapse on the base. Goofy with some great shots to back up that player in the base. You see Ryanoop grab one, Cloud grabs a kill. That's going to be a numbers advantage. They're going to be coming off spawn. Evil Genius is here over by the silo side of the map. You do have one player doubling back to try to secure that, but everyone else should be flanking through to try to get that flag pulled. Goofy is contesting one player. They will pick up a kill on Roy. Stellar was also taken out. Ninja answers back, however. He is the last player alive and secures the return. Ninja is going so clutch right now.
Huge plays by Ninja. But I also felt like Goofy could have done a little bit better job rotating back slightly faster. He rotated out from front courtyard over to help a player on porch, and I think in certain cases you need to have trust in your teammate that if he's running at porch and you already have another teammate at the base, they should be able to get that flag out. You don't need to have 3 people there escorting it. You need another body back at the base, back at your own courtyard to help cut off the silo spawn.
Yeah, what was really interesting